Just like on Rosh Hashanah we eat foods of good symbol, we try to avoid foods that represent bad sign. One of the most common foods that we don't eat on Rosh Hashanah is walnuts. Walnuts, the Hebrew word for walnut is egos. And egos has the gematria, the numerical value of chet, sin. So on Rosh Hashanah we don't want to speak about sin. On Rosh Hashanah we want to speak about mitzvahs, about tshuva. And therefore on Rosh Hashanah we don't eat egos, which is the gematria of sin, chet. And another reason the Magen Avram says we don't eat egos on Rosh Hashanah is because egos, nuts, causes one to have a lot of phlegm and difficult to daven, difficult to speak. Rosh Hashanah is a day that we spend the entire day in shul davening. So we want to avoid foods that will prevent us from davening properly. And in fact, the Magen Avram says, if that's the reason not to eat walnuts on Rosh Hashanah, so it shouldn't just be walnuts, it should be all nuts, because all nuts cause that disturbance. Another food that's not eaten are foods with vinegar, anything sour. There are those that are a little more lenient. If you're not eating a sour food, if it's straight, it's just you have vinegar as part of the ingredients, then one could be a little more lenient. Similarly, when it comes to nuts, even though as we just mentioned, we don't eat nuts, the Bar Moshe says that if you have a recipe that calls for some nuts in it, you could put the nuts into the recipe. There are those that don't eat grapes on Rosh Hashanah because we all remember in Parshas Bereshis that Adam HaRishon, the first sin, was when Chava and Adam HaRishon ate from the Eitz Hadas. And the Medrash says that the fruit that they ate from the Eitz Hadas was grapes. So again, we don't want to remind ourselves or Hashem of the first sin. So on Rosh Hashanah we don't eat. Many people don't eat grapes. There are those that don't have that minig, and there are those that even if they have that minig, only don't eat the dark grapes, the light grapes they're more lenient with.